Hey folks, it's Abel, and today I wanted to walk you through my bullet journal. I have talked a whole bunch about how I really enjoy this and how much it helps me stay organized, and I figured I would just walk you through it if that was cool with you. For those of you who don't know, a bullet journal is essentially just like a homemade type of planner that is more personalized and helps you track a lot more stuff than a usual planner would. And I really enjoy it. It helps me stay on track. It's not for everyone, but I really enjoy it. I know that Sarah prefers planners, but I love being able to do this myself. I used a Canson mixed media thing because I love to use pen and ink, and it helps with bleeding through because I hate anything that bleeds through the pages, so that's really nice. I just painted the cover here. I did that forever ago. There's still some paint on the binding, which is okay, but I don't know, I'm okay with it. It's a little bit messy, but that's fine with me. Now, we open it up, and most bullet journals will have an index, but because I don't know, I change up what I'm doing now and then, and I didn't want to have a permanent index, if that makes sense, because I just wanted to make sure that it was something that was enjoyable for me, and that I could switch up, and it didn't have a permanent key. So instead, I have my 2018 calendar here. I started this one at the beginning of August. I usually fill them up within a couple months, but this one should last me through the end of the year, so this one's only August through December because when I got through my old one, it ended in July, so I needed something that picked up there, and that's something I really like is I get to, if I get bored of a certain journal, I can redo it, and I can start a new one. It's very nice. I like it a whole bunch. Now, the next page here is, those are my 2018 goals for the shop. You'll see my Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon sales, all that good stuff. I've got a little coffee doodle. I love using washi tape. It is so good. And then I put a quote here because just things to keep in mind, And I have a milestone log because I started this one in August, and it is still currently, as of recording this, still August. I haven't really hit any milestones yet, but that's totally okay. But I just want to write down, any sort of accomplishments I make, that kind of thing. And then we go in, and I have my little monthly stuff. This is just a little calendar, just kind of doodled it on. I've got dates highlighted. I have what my dates are, what I need to do on those days. And then I also have a period tracker. I just put a little red underline, or a half if that's the day it ended, and it ended in the middle. I have a contacts marker, which I put over here, just so I know when I last changed my contacts. I also put a veggie marker because currently I'm trying to do 2 weeks eating vegetarian for my health, just to see how I feel and test it out, but I'm tracking on what days. I can mark that one off too. Cool. But then on the next page here I have my goals, which are just the number goals. It's not really my whole idea of goals, but it's just my number goals for social media stuff that I can track. Sales, I have a little 150 here because I want to hit 150. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's been a slow month, but then I just have a little tally mark of sales for the month. I have a wish list of stuff that I'd like to get in that month. I also have a master wish list of just stuff I'd really like. And then I have a to-do here, my Patreon letters, Patreon parcel, which needs to go out tomorrow morning. The poll on Patreon for what song, game night, and I wanted to do 3 Broadway songs this month, and I managed to do that. So game night will probably be later this week as of recording this, and then Patreon parcel, that'll go out tomorrow morning. This here, I'm not going to go into. It's a financial tracker planner thing. I've got a section to track my bills, something to track my savings, my no spend days, and then I've got just little categories to write down when I spend on groceries, eating out, fun, gas, and other. So that's real fun. I also have here a books to read page because I have a lot of books and I have not read most of them, and I keep getting recommendations from you guys, so I wanted to write it down and just make sure that I've got the chance to read it. I'm currently reading Phantom of the Opera. I was gonna say so good, the idea of it is so good, don't love it though. But this is just a little list of stuff to read, and when you come over here, this is my weekly log. And I do this a little bit different every week, but here I've just got daily tasks are just written there. I threw on some quotes. I have this little calendar that's like a daily calendar. Caleb and Alex actually got for me for Christmas, and like every day there's a new quote. I occasionally cut out ones that I really like, and I'll paste them in here. But this is going to change like weekly because I like to do different stuff, but I also have a habit tracker for the week, and I try to throw in little quotes. I have stuff for like just reminders of what I'm doing that day, just events, and then I have, that was because it was my 19th birthday, but this is my little habit tracker, Monday through Sunday. I like to start my week on Monday. I know that that's not like perfectly common in the US, but I had a planner that was like that, and I got really used to it and really liked it, so I like to start on Monday. Generally the habits I track are meds, my StudyBlur, posting, my like daily posts. I used to be kind of crummy at that, and I have days when I still am, so I sometimes put that in there. And then exercising, didn't do hot that week. Videos and reading. So I try to make sure that I do all these things daily, so I put down those just so I wasn't like listing them every single day here, you know? And then if you come this way, this is my to watch. I've got a separate section for movies and shows. I'm highlighting the ones that I've watched, but I have a lot of movies and shows that you guys recommend, actually, and it's really great. And then this is the master wish list. This is just like all the things that I'd really, really like, and then I'll put one or two of these items on per month and try to pick them up, and it's really, really nice. A lot of these are like smaller artists and commissions I'd like to get, but some of them are also just stuff like I want one of those little desks in the bath so I can work in there. That'd be sick. I love baths and I like working on stuff, so that'd be real nice. And then there's another one. This one got a little water damage. I'm not sure how. Probably I spilled coffee here. But this is just another weekly planner. I threw in a lot more like hand-done quotes that I just kind of throw in throughout the week. I don't really, you know, cut out all the quotes. I just like to throw in handwritten ones, and I don't always do it right at the beginning of the week. I usually will just write them in as I'm going throughout the week, and it turns up looking really pretty. And again, we have my tracker here. It's got all the same ones, and if you turn here, this was kind of an empty week because I was up north, as you can see here, for the majority of the week, so I didn't have my habit tracker because I knew I wasn't going to bring my bullet journal up north because we had a lot of stuff planned. And Sarah was in charge of all that, so I didn't really bother with that. And then this is current week. Awesome. This is just a different way of setting it up. I try to do new ones every now and then. I prefer the kind that I have back here. I just wanted to do something a little different. This one wasn't my favorite layout, but I still managed to use it. Hey, Film Bujo. Got it. And then my habit tracker down here. For this week, it's only meds, StudyBlur, reading and writing because I exercised so much last week that I don't care if I do it this week. Alright. And then this is actually my Christmas ideas page, and it has like some stuff that I don't want people who may watch these videos to see. I have a little page for video ideas and stuff I'd really like to do. This is actually a little sticky note. I think I got these for like $2 at Michael's. It came in a really big set that was really, really nice, and I liked it a whole bunch. This set, actually, I think it was like $2 at Michael's. It was really, really nice. But this is just like notes on what I wanted to use for my August favorites video because I like doing those favorites videos. They're really fun, but I wanted to brainstorm and make sure that I wrote down everything that I really wanted to get in there. And let's turn the page, fellas. Alright, and that's September. I won't go too far in past this because it feels silly to do it, but this is just a similar setup to the last one. It's really not something that I've planned too far into. I don't have a lot going on in September, so I haven't really gotten too far into this because I don't want to write down my goals until I know where I'm at the end of the month, and I don't want to like get my wish list set up until it's time for that month to begin because who knows what I'll have gotten either as a gift or gift to myself. But yeah, so it's a similar setup for monthly, and I ended up going over and doing some of these in advance. I am not a fan of this one. I wanted to try working with orange, and I think it's hideous, so not my fave. I am not, like, stoked to use this next week, but is what it is. And then I really like this one. These are just a couple layouts for weekly. if you guys want to see them. I really like this one. It's really simple, it's pretty. I don't know, there's just something about like a simpler one that I like a lot more. And I don't like the bright colors, which I think is kind of common because they hurt my eyes. They hurt a lot of people's eyes. And then this one was yellow. I've never really worked with yellow, so I wanted to do one like that. And again, these are done in advance, but that's okie dokes. Because I like to go in and do these every now and then. It's just something that's calming for me. So I really enjoy it. That's part of why I really like bullet journals, is I can go in and do this, and it's something really calm that still feels productive, that I can do at the end of the day if I still like have a little energy, or if I just want to do something that makes me feel really good and calm. It's very calming for me, and I like to have some of this ahead, at least a little bit, so that if I have something I know I need to do on a specific day, I can write it down in advance. I don't know, it's something I really like. That was something I loved about planners, is they had everything set up already. But I like this do-it-as-you-go type DIY thing because it gives you more time to be creative and all that good stuff. But I do really enjoy having like stuff in advance, like a planner. So I try to hit best of both worlds with it by having a little bit done in advance. Not necessarily all of it, but at least a little. Because I have through October for my monthly here. So that's pretty good. But yeah. This is my bullet journal. Oh, some 2019 goals that I wanted to get on. I did this yesterday, actually. And then my Spanish stuff, I wanted to get just like stuff to do to help learn, and then some goals that I wanted to set. And then that's all I've got down in here because, again, this is pretty new. I started at the beginning of this month, so it's not really like filled all the way out, and there's not a whole bunch in it, but this helps me keep track of so much, and I love being able to personalize it because this is like free to personalize, and a lot of planners, like even the Happy Planner, I know that I actually have one. I really like it, but you have to pay so much to get like extra fillings and stuff, so I like doing this because it can help me keep track of a bunch of stuff, and it's DIY, which I really like, which is really calming for me, and I just really enjoy the feeling of it. It feels nice to have something that helps me keep track of what I need to do because I have so much I need to do in a day now that it's a little silly most days, but this helps me keep track of that in a way that's just comfortable and organized and it looks nice. So that's just my little bullet journal. It's nothing special, it's not too fancy, but I do enjoy it, and I hope that you guys liked this. I know this isn't something I usually do, but I really enjoyed making this. This was really fun, the bullet journal and this video. But if you like this, let me know. I'll go through these. Maybe I can do like a plan with me thing. I know a lot of people like those, but if that's something you'd like, let me know. I will see you soon. I love you, and goodbye.